Hi, it's me, Rob. I'm here today with my wife, Taylor, and we're hanging out at Universal Orlando Resort. A lot's going on here. We haven't been here in a while, so come hang out. I'll show you some stuff. First thing I want to point out here in City Walk is all of the How to Train Your Dragon marketing in front of the movie theater. Cannot wait to see this movie. Cannot wait. It's really cool. There's also a Universal Cinemark summer movie series going on. I don't remember them doing this before. Do you remember them doing this before?
No.
No? So this might be like new this year. We've just never noticed it before. But they're doing a movie series. That's pretty cool. Some of these are obviously already over because it is June 1st. So it looks like it's The Mummy right now. I have done several updates on this new Nintendo store and Butterbeer bar, but I just have been busy and haven't had a chance to get here. So I'm kind of sad that it's taking me this long, to be honest with you. I'm kind of sad it's taking me this long to cover this, but this is now open and done. Look at this. This is really cool. Really well done over here. But we're going to go down there and take a look inside the new Nintendo store. Take a look at the Butterbeer bar. All right, here it is, the new Super Nintendo World store. There's some fun stuff on the outside that you saw from up top, probably. I really like the theming on like the outside walls. They did a really good job. I was curious what that was going to look like. But here is the inside. The new Super Nintendo World. This is cool. All sorts of Mario themed merchandise. They got Bowser over here, Donkey Kong, hat shirts, all sorts of Epic Universe style stuff. Obviously, because that's where Super Nintendo World is. Oh, this is really cool. This is really big. There's all sorts of cool stuff in here. There she is. We found Taylor already. Oh, she got a Butterbeer? You got a Butterbeer already? She got a hot Butterbeer? Oh, you said stop.
No, I said I'm hot.
Oh, I'm hot, not it's hot. Look at this cup. This is cool. I'm going to head over there in just a second and look at the Butterbeer bar. Nothing like a nice swig of Butterbeer on a hot Florida day. Oh, yeah.
It was an impulse purchase.
There we go.
It was an impulse purchase.
How much was it with the cup? How much was it with the cup? You get to keep the cup, obviously. That's like a souvenir cup. That's not the standard cup.
No.
Clearly not. So how much was it?
I got a discount.
How much was it?
I took $5 off.
It's for the viewers.
It was like $34.
$34. She saved by $5 though with her pass, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this over here is the new Butterbeer area over in the former Surfside or Quick Surf or whatever that surf shop name was over here. But this is the Butterbeer bar right here. I honestly assumed that when it was initially announced, it was going to be more of like an actual bar with like seats and like you could come in and like hang out. I didn't realize it was going to be like a quick service place to get Butterbeer. But that makes sense that they would do that. That's cool. So you don't actually have to go inside of the park now to get Butterbeer. How exciting. Look what else we found over here. There is a Butterbeer flavored bar. This is probably pretty good.
That's better than the chocolate frog.
Yeah, I don't see a price on the bar. Do you see one down here anywhere?
No.
Well, it looks like that's going to be a mystery for now, but good news, everyone. There is a Butterbeer flavored bar now. Check out this new How to Train Your Dragon window display over here at the studio store in City Walk. This is really cool. It's coming out in a couple of weeks. I don't know about you guys, but I am very excited for that movie. Here's a new How to Train Your Dragon display right here as you're entering into the studio store. And there is a new Jurassic Park display over here. as well as a How to Train Your Dragon display over to the left. Look everyone, it's a pop figure, a Hiccup.
Might as well wait.
This shirt is pretty cool. Welcome to Dragon Training. All right, that's it for City Walk this morning. Well, it's not even morning anymore, really. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Either way, that's sort of irrelevant because we're making our way over to Islands of Adventure.
Yes.
So Taylor wanted to let you guys in on some information for another thing we're doing here today at the park. We're on the lookout for something.
We're looking out for the toothless sipper. Not the popcorn bucket. I already have that. I want the sipper. I don't know. It might just be at Epic.
Oh, so we're looking.
I don't know.
Guys. Well, anyways, if we find it, we'll let you guys know. We're also looking for that today too while we're here. Quick update, no sipper. So we're assuming maybe it's just like an Epic exclusive. Maybe I'll like drop a picture of it in the video here so you guys know what we're talking about.
It looks just like the popcorn bucket.
It looks just like the popcorn bucket.
But it's like a matte finish. It's not like shiny like the popcorn bucket.
So we heard that there is some new How to Train Your Dragon stuff over in the Lost Continent and a new toothless photo op. So we're gonna head over there first. But I do love at least walking through Seuss Landing. But maybe we'll ride trolley or something today too while we're here. I know we said no rides.
We'll see.
Maybe. I guess wait times will depend on that, but either way, Lost Continent, here we come. Good news, everyone. Trolley was just a 10-minute wait, so let's saddle up, I guess, huh? This is really fun. We're all the way in the back. We've never been all the way in the back on the Seuss trolley. First time. Our carriage awaits. The back seat was everything I wanted it to be and more. Anyways, onward to Lost Continent. So we're on the bridge
I don't got any food.
over here between Seuss Landing and Lost Continent. And there's a whole school of fish down here. Look at that, man. New attraction at Universal? Maybe.
Stop.
All right, so we're past Mythos. Over here just past Fire Eaters. And at the archway here, there is a new How to Train Your Dragon sign and dragon, I guess I'll call it a statue. Look at that fella up there, sticking his head out. That's cool. Just under the archway here to the left, there's this little store that has had like dragon stuff and some statues and things of dragons. It looks like a lot of that has been removed from over here, but we're gonna start over here on the left-hand side with some of the new images they have up over here from Burke. There's some drawings here of some of the different kinds of dragons, and there's scores down here at the bottom. There's the Night Fury, the Monstrous Nightmare, and then there is some new little standing fixture with some How to Train Your Dragon merch on it, and a cart over here with some How to Train Your Dragon merch on it. Some face masks and plushies. There's also a new pendant up here. We have dragons. That's cool. Over here is where they used to have the glass cases with the dragon statues and the miniatures, like the little figurines That is all gone now. That has been replaced by Isle of Burke merchandise. Interesting. I mean, if there's a place you're gonna put it, I think this is the spot for it. Then this one here too. We got another freestanding fixture right here with some cups and shirts. This is fun. See, this is the kind of stuff you used to see in here. This style of like kind of dragon statue. All that stuff has been taken out of here. It's not over here anymore. I wonder if it found a new home, if they've like relocated it, or if they just got rid of it. Maybe they're gonna bring it back later. I don't know. Yeah, this is really cool. This was really well done. This is the perfect spot for it. This is fantastic. Here's the archway. Here's the store, the outdoor store that we just looked at. To the right over here, if you come in, when you come in under the big archway, if you're coming from the Seuss Landing side. If you're started your lap on Marvel Superhero Island, it's gonna be on your left-hand side as you come in past the kebab stand or kebab house. Either way, there is a new How to Train Your Dragon photo opportunity over here in Islands of Adventure now. This is really cool. This is really cool. There's a little spot for you to stand behind Toothless's head, and there's wings and his tail and stuff behind you, with a really cool little backdrop of some dragons flying around. This is a neat idea. And again, the perfect place to put it. This is really cool. And there's another How to Train Your Dragon display over here. If you keep walking through past the photo opportunity that's over there, this is really cool. There is some Viking style items here. This is just movie props. Looks like movie props. We got an axe. This is Hiccup's axe. A little big for Hiccup, if you ask me. Shield. Astrid's shield. And Astrid's axe. And then there's some stuff behind it. There's some drawings back there of some dragons and ships. And here is their outfits from the movie. And then back behind here, they have like a behind the scenes thing going on with subtitles. So if you want to check that out, that's probably pretty cool. And then back here is the tail attachment for Hiccup so that he can fly. As you know, he is injured when, or for Toothless, that's for Toothless, sorry. Well, it's for Hiccup too, I guess. But that goes on Toothless's tail because you know he gets injured when he gets caught initially by Hiccup. This is really cool. This is really well done. This is awesome. Okay, we got one more spot that's like officially on our list for today, but it's over at Universal Studios, so we're about to go check the wait time on the Hogwarts Express. All right, according to this, it is only a 10-minute wait. Oh, hey, look at this. The conductor's out here having a good day.
Every side is a good side.
That's right, I like it. We're out here partying today. Taylor actually just brought up a really good point. This queue is really long.
If you don't have Express.
If you don't have Express. That's a valid point, Taylor. I don't know if you guys could hear it because of the mic. She said if you don't have Express, which is true. It is kind of interesting how long it is. And then you go down like this slope, and then there's a bunch of stairs you gotta climb up. Whatever. There she is. The old Hogwarts Express. And just like that, we're in beautiful Orlando Studios. It really is a wonderful day.
Did you say Orlando Studios?
I did say Orlando Studios.
That's not what it's called.
Well, I meant to say Universal Studios. Either way, it's still a nice day. It looks like they put a couple of food booths up for Jaws. This first one right over here, Midway the Grill, has a hot dog for like $9.50. Yeah, and then there's another one over here. Let's go see what they have over there. The second one is right over here by the sign for Fisherman's Wharf. It is Captain Quinn's Boardwalk Snacks. They got a bucket of bait over here. Lobster taiyaki and an iced tea mocktail. Looks like for the lobster taiyaki, you're looking at like 15 bucks. And same for the bucket of bait, which comes with clams, shrimp, and oysters. Here's Bruce, the shark. But they have also added a fun photo opportunity over here in front of the boat with a backdrop of the shark. This is fun. You gonna get behind there? You gonna steer the ship? Hey, get away from the shark. Get away. Here she comes, Taylor, hanging out with Bruce. Oh my gosh, you're gonna get 8. Swim away, swim away.
That's crazy.
And inside of the candy store, there's a 50th anniversary Jaws display. This is really cool. We got some pop figures out here in the front on display. Wow. This is really cool.
The one thing I don't understand is I couldn't find the toothless sipper here at all, but you can get it online on their online website through Universal. Tell me how that makes sense. It doesn't.
Apparently it doesn't make any sense. It'll make no sense. Anyways, we came, we saw. I had a good enough time. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be back more often. I'm planning on doing like 2 a week, 2 videos a week. So if you've been following along at all, I have been a little lax the past couple of months, but I'm aiming for 2 a week. So come hang out. I'll show you some stuff. You know the whole thing. Anyways, see you guys next time.
Bye.